My name is Rhapsody, their names are Lollash, OrbitalPotato, and Retromation, and welcome to SpyParty. If you're unfamiliar with Chris Hecker's SpyParty, it is an asymmetrical multiplayer game. One person plays as sniper, one person plays as spy. The sniper has to find the spy has to mingle in and get lost among a party of NPCs while achieving certain objectives. How you're going specifically, Lollash, first?
I'm doing pretty good, Rhapsody. How are you doing this morning?
Thank you for asking. I'm gonna be really annoyed if I ask anyone and they don't ask me back. I'm really good. I'm having a great day. Orbital, yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Actually, I've been having some really rough times recently, Orbital. We'll talk about it later. Rito, how are you doing?
I'm doing so good. How are you doing, Orbital?
Oh, I'm doing really great. How are you doing, Rhapsody?
I've actually been all over the place recently. I've got my highs and my downs, my ups and my lows.
Oh, dear.
So this is going to be a kind of tournament style series. We are going to have each player face off against one another in the first round, and the players who aren't playing, because again, as I said, it is a 1v1 asymmetrical multiplayer game, are going to be spectating and kind of color commentating. It's going to be good fun. So while we get ready for that, how about Rito and we pop into the other room, Lollash and Orbital, set up your game.
Alrighty then. Hey, Tatties.
Hey,
Team Lol Spud.
Hey, Rito.
Hello. How's it going, Rhapsody?
Actually, I don't know. Been all over the place recently. Actually, I don't believe I mentioned when I was in the other room, but I think it's going to be probably immediately picked up by Lollash and done by him, that this is going to be a best of 5 per episode. So that is 5 matches are going to happen. The victor of the most of them, the majority, will be the victor for the episode. The spy picks the level on which we play, and there's known 4 missions as the format that we're going to be going for. So the sniper will always know what the spy is going for, and the spy is a little bit hemmed in by that.
That sounds good. I'm excited. I'm ready to get confused, and I'm glad that you're going to be here to use me as an audience vessel to teach people who don't know what's happening. Happening?
Yes, that's the subtle behind the scenes idea of it all. Oh gosh, I love this game. I have loved it for so long.
What do you prefer to play as between the spy and the sniper? Do you have a preference?
The spy, because I have this strat that I'm going to let you in on really early. It's called Blitzkrieg. It is exactly what you think it might be. It is just try and achieve victory as quickly as possible. So like I immediately run to an objective and just like do it blatantly, because they're probably still low-lighting all of the main cast, because there are 2 suspected double agents per mission. There's a seduction target, though that one's hidden. There's a ambassador, and then there's the waiter, and there's the bartender. None of those can be the spy. So usually best practice is at the very start for the sniper to low light each of those targets so that they know, hey, I don't have to focus on these. And while they're doing that, I just take advantage.
I have logged this into my brain.
So here we go. They've already loaded in. We can see that Orbital is playing as this character right here. I don't know if the characters individually each have names, so it's going to be a little difficult to name any character except for the Queen.
Yeah, they have names, but they're just Mr. A, Mr. C. Like, they're not full names.
Those names are a Mr. E.
Oh!
So we can see from Lollash's perspective that he's already low-lit the ambassador and the suspected double agents. So yeah, he's done exactly what I would have said. Orbital's over here in a conversation with no one, so Orbital's not really getting anything done.
So to explain what the low lighting is, that's just literally making their character model. Oh.
Ooh,
he said banana bread.
So Banana Bread is the mission Contact the Double Agent. Up in the top left, you can see the complete 4 known missions. However, Orbital did Banana Bread while he's not in a conversation with either of the suspected double agents. So what that means is he's thrown a little bit of doubt on who he might be. But he also gave some information to Lollash, because you can only do the fake Banana Bread when you're in a conversation.
But he highlit this person who's not orbital, the man with the sweet mustache, and he shot him just straight up. Oh.
It seems like Orbital's strat won there, which is the idea of just completely blend in, force the sniper to have to shoot someone, because there is a time limit for this. There was only 1 minute 30 seconds remaining on the clock, so the sniper kind of gets a little antsy. Whew. All right, that's a good strat right there. Picking up some strats you might want to employ yourself.
Oh yeah, I will blindly yell banana bread and hope it works out. That's gonna be my new strategy. But to go back on the highlighting, lowlighting thing, just because I know that I barely know what it is. That's just literally making them lower lit so that you don't have them in your eyesight as much. It's just like a visual thing for you. It doesn't do anything else, right?
No, it does nothing else than low light them, exactly as you said. It makes them blend a little bit more into the background. They have less kind of dynamic colors on them. And because there's so many dynamic colors on the screen at all the times, like all of the characters like very specifically designed so that you can kind of get them at a glance. Low lighting characters kind of reduces the visual clutter.
And highlighting just is like, hey, look here more often.
Gives them a border, so it makes it really easy to spot them kind of with the corner of your eye as they move around. So the missions that they chose that time were pretty easy, but yet not completed. So it looks like they're going to be choosing Bug Ambassador, which is to place a bug on the ambassador by kind of like tapping their bottom. Contact the double agent, which is the banana bread. Seduce target, which you do in steps and stages. You just occasionally go back to the same target and say, hey, what's up?
How you doing?
How you doing? You like your coffee? Good, me too. What? That's how I flirt? Is that not how
Has
you
it
flirt?
worked? I mean... Did you use that line? Okay.
I'll tell you the only flirting line that I've ever used because I am a permanently anxious soul, which makes it really, really difficult to get into the moment of anything.
Here.
And get out of my own head, which makes it really difficult to flirt because you kind of just need to be present for that. But what it was I've used it twice when I was quite drunk, and it's, hey, are you a good kisser? It's the most, like, it's just the most obvious line.
Straightforward. You'd get shot immediately if it was SpyParty. They'd be like, there's no way this man is natural.
Oh, of course.
Anyway, so they picked
Whoa.
Bug Ambassador, Swap Statue, all the normal ones, just like the ones that you start out with as a beginner.
Just gonna jump forward to the actual time that we're on. Okay, so we've got Mr. Winchester over here with the actual double agent. There's a lot of people in conversations. That's not going to give too much information when he banana breads. Mr. Winchester being Lollash.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not just a random person. So it looks like Orbital's not even highlighting or lowlighting anyone. He just doesn't feel like it. No, there we go. There's some highlights.
Yeah, those are the Orbital strats. Orbital's actually highlighting the seduction target.
He highlighted everyone in that circle.
Yeah,
instead of low lighting
everyone that was in a conversation.
He's a
but Mr. Winchester immediately moves away.
He didn't highlight the only. And he waited kind of a while. I mean, people moved out of the circles by then too. I don't know.
Ooh, that's tricky. Lollash, despite being watched by the sniper's line, swapped that statue and got
didn't
killed
matter.
for it.
Didn't matter. R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Eternal.
That brings him to.
I mean,
no, wait, two for Orbital, right?
Yes, that's
okay.
No. Didn't. Oh no!
No, he shot the wrong one.
Shot the first time, right? One. Yep.
He shot the wrong one.
2 for 1.
He shot an innocent. The blood of an innocence on Lollash's hands. That's got to clearly affect his morale moving forward, knowing that he has to live with that.
I suspect Lollash will be fine with that. I suspect if you had more than one shot as the sniper, which you don't, you just have the one. If you had more than one shot as the sniper, I suspect that Lollash would just mow them down.
I think that would probably be the case.
That's a good strat, though. You would always get the spy, so can't argue with results.
It looks like Orbital took out the swap statue. The little things I know about the game is that swap statue seems pretty hard to pull off, especially if they know you need it.
Yes, definitely. Swap statue is a little bit interesting in the game used to have a mechanic by which you could perfect a swap, and that is you would just hit the timer at the exact right time.
They moved that to standard mode. It's in the game, but it's only in standard mode.
Oh, okay. We might consider jumping up to standard mode at some point. Just not right now, definitely. Oh, Orbital's checking his watch. Is he adding time? No. Good to see. But yeah, if you perfect the check on that, then the statue doesn't swap until the next person picks it up.
Mm-hmm. It's worth noting that perfecting it is kinda it's not definitely not guaranteed. It's thrown at you pretty fast.
Yeah, it is rough. But it does mean that when a statue changes in someone's hands, they might have screwed up the roll, or they might have perfected the roll and they've just stitched someone else up.
Orbital is standing literally inside of that woman. Okay, never mind, she's gone. She's had enough.
Thankfully, the AI actually does that.
Yeah.
The things that the AI don't do are things like stutter steps. So if you stop in the middle of a walkway that isn't on any of these blue pads on the bottom, you can see where people congregate, then that's like a dead ringer for a spy.
If you're looking at them when they do it.
So Orbital's just taken a drink, but not the guest list. The guest list being one of the missions he's chosen. The guest list you can see is right there on the tray of drinks. Orbital's also chosen one of the two spies as the character that he's going to play. Spies, sorry, one of the two twins is the spy. You think that's strats there?
I'm going to say it was an accident, but I think it's a pretty good idea. Because what separates? Is there anything that's different about him?
There is one thing. The tie clip is different. Ooh,
also the
Orbital is
earring.
in a really weird position right now.
There's a lot of people hanging out right there.
That there are. That's a very popular circle. Although it's worth noting that the lady that is standing directly in front of Orbital arrived after him. So Lollash might suspect them as the spy.
Also, so is this accurate? Has Orbital not gotten any missions done yet? Is that true?
None whatsoever.
Ooh.
He's doing his same strat from episode 1. Episode 1. First match.
Gotta do something. He's got 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, he does not have time here.
There's no way. He's got to check his watch to add some time or do something. Is he just gonna?
He's requested a drink.
Is he just hoping that an innocent gets killed again? Maybe?
I think he is. I think he's running out the clock, waiting for Lollash just to pop a shot.
I feel like that's not gonna work. I don't know.
No, Lollash isn't going to fall for it twice.
Orbital, check
Orbital
your.
goes to check
he goes
his
to check his watch at the last second. That's gonna be so obvious. I mean, you know, like what else was he gonna do? But still.
So that's 2-1 to Orbital now.
Two for Lollash, 1 for Orbital. All right.
Yes. Sorry.
I was gonna say. I mean, I see him dead on the ground. That doesn't strike me as a win.
Yeah, I might have I might have worked with Orbital more, but I shouldn't tilt the results in his favor.
We're gonna lie at the end of like, great job by Orbital, right? Just say he won.
Oh, perfect. Let's do that.
Just
That'll tick
gaslight him.
Lollash off to no end.
So I've only been to a couple of these maps. I've not even been to the pub. Are there a lot of things that are different about them, or is it just like where things are located that's different between maps?
So it's where things are located, but it's also occasionally how you accomplish missions. In this map, if you want to purloin the guest list, you have to order a drink from the bar, and then the bartender puts it up on the bar for a second, and then you can steal it.
Okay.
So I'm going to just go to free camera so I can watch around here. Beautiful. Wait, hang on.
Yes.
Orbital won the first match and the second. Isn't it 2 to Orbital, 1 to Lollash?
I'm confused. Wait. No, didn't Orbital... I'm so confused.
They will have the score when
They,
we go
they'll
in.
have. I have a feeling they'll know for sure. What if we were like sports commentators? We're like, so how many times they get the ball to the other side? I don't know. The players will know.
Juventus versus Manchester. The score is unknowable. It is entirely impossible to tell.
I gotta tell you, Craig, I can't count that high.
I'm never gonna go into the sports commentating business at this rate. Oh, there's a Winchester trying to swap a statue. Inspects it instead. Actually, doesn't
He
even
doesn't even inspect it. Interesting.
The fakery.
The mind games. I mean, he almost might as well have just done it though, right? Like I don't know.
Almost definitely. There's very little to tell on inspecting. It's just how much time you spend on the thing.
Yeah.
It does look like
He got
Lollash
himself
has
highlit.
been highlit here for some reason.
Maybe just because he went to the statues, but he didn't even get what he needed done. I feel like he's in a really dangerous position now, being highlit, and he didn't even get the statue mission done.
Yeah, because he's gonna have to revisit that at some point, and that's gonna arouse suspicion right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, little bit of a loop-de-loop in the pathing there for
Yeah.
Lollash. That's not great for him. Does contact the double agent though.
Got a couple more people. I think Orbital is just highlighting everybody that's going to the statues right now. Pretty much.
Yeah, because you can't tell if they're going to be swapping it, because they're not swapping it, they're just inspecting it. So it
Probably a
does
good
seem-
idea.
Oh, that's a bug plant.
But he
That was
failed.
a bug plant attempt.
He failed. He moved. Is that just because he moved out of range? He tried to
Yeah.
grab his caboose. He didn't get any juice. I don't know. I'm new at
That's
being.
a useless caboose,
That's
right?
a juiceless caboose right there.
I don't know.
Oh,
Does look like he has.
I don't know
juicy
about that
caboose.
standing
that's a
position.
bad position
That is
for
a-
Lollash.
and he went for the. That's. Orbital's not
That's
sure.
death.
That's. I mean, he's being stalwart. Whoa, that's obvious right there. He was being stalwart. I think
Yeah.
it was a good idea just sticking it out, standing still. Because Orbital's not even positive. He's just pretty sure.
I am certain that Orbital is certain, but
Yeah.
he's just teasing Lollash right now and saying, "Hey, why don't you check your watch?" Something like that.
And he did.
He even added time, the sneaky bastard.
What is he just keeps adding time.
Twice?
I feel like this is a gaffe. I feel like they.
Come on.
I feel like they know. Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely bad right here.
Oh. So either Orbital just won all of it, or we'll find out. Wait.
He did win all of it.
I mean-
but I believe we will still be going for the 5th match.
Okay. We'll do 5 regardless. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you think is gonna win? this final one here.
It's up in the air. This final one, I think it's going to be Lollash.
Yeah.
I really do. I think Orbital will try and do something because Orbital knows he's already won the set, and will try and kind of blitzkrieg through it.
Could be. He had a bold move doing literally nothing last time.
I'm just going to make sure that they know to go. Play a gain 5th match, I say at the very bottom there.
Tell the players, keep playing the sport. Keep playing.
How many times do the commentators have to get onto the field and say, "Go, good lord, kick the ball"?
Kick the ball. We're not done yet until the time is out, or this certain amount of points. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of sports. I'll be honest.
Which sport do you find yourself most affiliated with, or what's your?
Yeah, I mean,
what's it called?
I don't know. I don't really like. I didn't partake in really watching much of any. I watched some baseball like a couple times, and I
think that has to be every American experience, right?
Yeah, like I was at a bar and sports was on, so I looked at the sports. So I technically have partaken a couple times. So I guess I'm most affiliated with that. How about you?
So wait a second. That's a very quick banana bread, and that's a large conversation. That's not going to give too much information away there.
Dang.
Orbital exactly doing what I said he would, just jumping in and immediately going for it.
Exact opposite of his other strategy. This is a pretty tiny map.
Have you played any sports?
I played tennis. I played soccer. I played basketball. I played those.
And despite the ones that you've played, the one you find yourself most affiliated with is the one you've watched once in a bar.
I did play baseball. I don't know if I said baseball. I did play baseball. Baseball, basketball,
Okay.
soccer. Yeah, tennis. Mostly tennis. Did you play? We talked about this before, but did you play any?
I did. I played what we would call at the time soccer, but what we would now call football.
Oh yes, of course.
And my highlight was scoring an own goal as I was running as a defender towards my own goal to try and protect it from a ball that was going there. I tripped over, kicked the ball into the goal. The goalie couldn't stop it because I made it unmanageable to do. So that's the only time I ever scored a goal in any sport I've ever involved myself with.
A goal is a goal.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I should be proud of it. Looks like Orbital is now waiting for other members to join the group. Oh, Bugs the Ambassador.
Oh, I think he saw that. He saw it. This one seems like pretty hard to do something like bugging the Ambassador on. It's such a small little map there.
Almost definitely. Well, that is all 5 of the matches. We should join back in on the other room.
Let's crash the party.
Can't be the spy.
Hello?
Right, so, yeah. Hey, guys. Taddy's got me.
Hey. Yeah?
Yeah, it was a 3-2. He got me with a fake banana bread in that first map. He got a fake banana bread, and then the guest list disappeared on a guy that I'd actually highlighted, and I was like, oh, "That's him!" And I was too hasty. He hadn't done any mission.
It's funny because I was certain that because of that first match that you'd been taught the lesson, don't just shoot. Orbital's probably not accomplishing his tasks. And then on the third, exactly that happened. And Orbital had to run, check his watch, and was shot.
I saw him aware, but I was sure that I had him locked in there because I thought he was going for the green. Because there's 2 metas, right? The first meta is you go quick and you try and knock out your missions before the spy has a chance to lock you down, or the sniper has a chance to lock you down. And then the second one is you just sort of wait it out and hope do fake thing and hope the sniper gets an itchy trigger finger.
Yep.
And that did happen to me once.
I thought it was hilarious when Lollash had failed to plant the bug on the ambassador and they just walked over to the window and then just checked his watch.
So you guys were watching that game, right? That ambassador was avoiding me. I must have stunk or something. Every time I'd walk towards them, they'd just be like, "Nope, I'm out. See you later."
Oh, he was a slippery sucker. He was just constantly diving away from you.
It was horrific.
Banana bread.
Good lord. Well played, Orbital, and Lollash as well, but slightly more well played to Orbital, who of course won the set. That means that you've picked up 1 win in the series of 6. We will talk about exactly how that reflects the brackets in the next series afterwards. But for the moment, good match. Okay, so Orbital, what are you playing on your channel at the moment?
A whole bunch of strategy games really at the moment. Democracy 3, Rise of Industry. Yeah, just a whole bunch of casual strategy games. Easy to get into, easy to play.
Easy to hear as well. Rito, what are you doing?
I am playing a lot of Enter the Gungeon. I'm playing a little Slay the Spire and a newish game called Dicey Dungeons.
Ooh, I did see that on your channel, and I'll be entirely honest. It's made me want to pick it up personally.
It's good.
Lollash, what are you streaming recently?
I have been streaming The Surge. The Surge 2 is coming out soon, and I like my Souls likes. I've also been checking out some Slay the Spire, and in the immediate future, I'm going to be doing a cooperative Long War playthrough with a dear friend of mine, which should be fun. But,
I'm glad to hear it. So that is what's going on for all of these. I'll say myself as well that I mainly do roguelikes and card games and occasionally dip into strategy. Mostly at the moment, Slay the Spire and a little bit of Enter the Gungeon with Rito of Retromation, who I was, of course, commentating with. And, of course, SpyParty which I have to imagine you would be aware of if you've seen this video. So all of the channels of my co-conspirators here can be linked in the description down below. You will find them there. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.